past years have become more challenging to all of us because of this pandemic that halted us doing our usual routines in life.
Moreover, many school activities that promote talents have paused due to some restrictions and policies.
That is why we must be grateful to the school's division of Naga City through Division Memorandum number 46 series of 2022 for conducting e-TSN or Search for Naganian.
The e-TSN is a virtual contest that showcases various talents and brings together the monthly celebration every Filipino should celebrate as part of one's culture and identity.
And now, Sir Glenn, you know this month is really the season of awarding and recognition, like the school's recognition rights, graduation rights, moving up, etc.
Yes, and here in e-TSN recognition and awarding is something we give importance. We recognize the efforts and talents of Naganians.
Good day, everyone! We are here to share the good news and to recognize the effort put forth by every Naganian contestant.
To all our viewers on DepEd Facebook page and e-TSN YouTube channel, this is the e-TSN's second Webisode awardee.
This is Mom Teslin Soko.
And I am Sir Glenn Lawrence Ianosobal from Tinago National High School.
So just a brief background on why we have this e-TSN awarding. You know, the Department of Education Naga City Division, through its Curriculum Implementation Division, CID, English, under Division Memorandum number 46, series of 2022, launched the e-TSN in March to April celebrations. And winners were announced last April 18, followed by the second webisode, April to June celebration. And e-TSN is shown via DepEd Naga Facebook page and e-TSN YT channel.
As we mentioned, e-TSN or Talent Search for Naganians activities aim to recognize and showcase the talents of every individual across different disciplines.
Like Prevention Month, World Water Day, World Wildlife Day, and National Women's Month.
Observation of Holy Week, Labor Day, World Tobacco Day, Independence Day, National Dengue Awareness, and of course, DepEd Foundation Anniversary. These are the celebrations that we value to give honor and respect to our Almighty God, heroes who fought for our freedom, laborers, and many more.
Today, e-TSN pilot webisode participants will be recognized for their outstanding cooperation and participation, all of whom will receive certificates from the production staff, school head, and PSDS. This trailer covers all the e-TSN events for April to June. Let's all watch this. our national anthem. It is followed by an invocation and singing of our Naga Tribe's theme song.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
the center of the city, proudly we stand, burning with desire to serve with honor and pride, involving young extend helping hand, upholding our values so noble and grand, with purpose geared towards the power of the youth, who needs them to bring virtues and truth. Oath to fulfill, protecting each one of us, finding ways to seek what is righteous and just. Dep and Naga, the heart of Bicolanja, the pilgrim city of Ina, home of the noble heroes of the land, we're with you enriching your dream. As the world advances through modern time, to dare the road, be it narrow, be it wide, never feel afraid, you are here by my side. Together we can fly with God as our guide, with purpose geared towards the power of the youth, committed to bring virtues and truth, our oath to fulfill, protecting each one of us, finding ways to seek what is righteous and just. And Naga, the heart of Bicolanja, manhog lugar we fondly call, aiming for the best with a smile to the world, we're with you enriching your dream. Bicolanja, we're with you enriching your dream. We're with you enriching your dream. Your dream.
We won't be this far without our school's division superintendent. All ears to Sir Manny Guzman, CSE 6, for his inspirational message.
Hello and a wonderful day to everyone. Thank you for your participation to this new program being proposed in Dipednaga City, which is entitled E-Talent Search for Nagueños. I would like to join the Curriculum Implementation Division under the leadership of Dr. Lisa Abulok as our OIC chief, and also to the proponent of this program, Dr. Roger Balacano, our education program supervisor in English. And I am happy that we have this kind of project, which is intended to showcase the varied talents coming from our learners, teachers, even parents, and community stakeholders. This has been conceptualized, anchored on the idea that the talents and the skills can still be promoted even if there is a limitation on the face-to-face interaction between and among the stakeholders in the Department of Education. And under this activity, it is expected that the rendition or presentation of these talents will be done through the use of technology. The technology that has become dominant during the time of COVID-19 pandemic. So I believe that this will also be helpful and will strengthen the talent, the learning of our students, considering the limitations that we have because of the no face-to-face situation. So we need to maximize all possible opportunities that we can do through virtual mode and other distance modalities that we can do. And this e-talent search is one of these strategies that we can do. This kind of activity can be considered as another product of creativity, considering that this is something new, because normally whenever we have competitions, these competitions are being done on a face-to-face platform. But now we are doing this virtually. So for those learners, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders who may want to join because you have your talent, this is an extended opportunity, because even during the time of the old normal, even if we have this competition, there is such a limitations or many conditions that are to be followed, and some who have talents may not be able to join. But under this kind of activity, even if you are not given opportunity to participate on a face-to-face modality, this time you can participate, particularly if you have the skills in the use of technology. So this is the main purpose of the activity, for you to be able to showcase your talents and at the same time utilize the technology that is available to us. This is, according to Sir Roger, a competition, and whenever there is competition, there will be participants who will be declared winners, and there will also be awards. So I hope many are joining in this activity. I also join in inviting you to join in this activity, the e-talent search for Nagueños. My appreciation to Sir Roger for coming up with this idea, and I hope this activity will become a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Manny Guzman, our very supportive SDS, for the appreciation and encouragement that inspire us to continue this activity. Indeed, e-TSN is a product of creativity with the use of e-commerce.
We take pride in our fun theme song in the Vision English Department. It was composed by Maria Teresa Sales Sereno. We also have singer-artist and hope you will like it.
Here we are, your English fam. We'll cultivate your hidden gem. Don't hesitate, or you're gonna rush high, 'cause we're just here to push you high.
And now we are pleased to introduce our panel of judges. Dr. Joshua Oyonoyon from DepEd Sorsogon City, Ms. Elizabeth Esquilio from DepEd Masbate Province, and Education Supervisor Fatima Celerio. All the judges' decisions are final.
To wrap up this contest, we have here in our hands the list of winners that our judges handed down. This is an incredible moment for the winners, and we don't want to keep you waiting. Our winners in the Holy Week Senior Praise Contest.
Third place, Naga City's Ped Center.
Second place goes to Tabuco Central School.
I'm only human. I'm just a woman. Help me believe in what I could be and all that I am. Show me the steering. I have to climb. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, help me today, show me the way, one day at a time.
Do you remember when you walked among men? Well, Jesus, you know, if you're looking below, it's worse now than then.
Cheating and stealing, violence and crime. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, help me today, show me the way, one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, help me today, show me the way, one day at a time. Lord, help me today, show me the way, one day at a time.
And first place is Grandview Elementary School. Great! Congratulations to all the winners, to our Holy Week observance winners with their wonderful performance as a choir. Indeed, singing is praising twice.
Aside from senior praise, we also witnessed and heard the monologues of 3 participants from our Labor Day celebration.
Sir Glenn, just a quick check whether you still remember our trivia about Labor Day. When was the first celebration of Labor Day?
This e-TSN is very informative. That's a no-brainer question. I really remember it well, Ma'am Tess. We celebrated the first Labor Day on May 1, 1903, the first Labor Day celebration in the Philippines.
Excellent! This is the only international holiday stemmed or created and proclaimed directly by working sector. It is stemmed from mass action worldwide that demanded safe working scheme, our 8-hour labor and better wages that we are enjoying up to this day. And that is why it is important for us Filipinos, our youth, to remember Labor Day, to celebrate, of course, the Labor Day every first day of May.
And here are the winners of Labor Day My Future Self Monologue Contest.
Third place goes to Tinago National High School.
A pleasant day, everyone. Being a student is the best gift that one can have in his life. We are given the opportunity to learn and grow in a constructive environment with like-minded people. We are allowed to make mistakes, correct those mistakes, and become a better version of ourselves. This takes me back to my high school days. I remember I used to keep dreaming of becoming a teacher. Well, to be honest, I had 2 professions as my dream, a teacher and a soldier. When I was a teenager, I loved teaching my classmates and friends about our daily lessons. My love for teaching others made me want to take education as my college course. But my parents refuted the idea, telling me that I should just join the army like they did. At first, I didn't really want to be an army. So I took the general academic strand for senior high school. But one day, I met this commander who inspired me to become just like him. He told me tales of what it was like being an army, and I was filled with amazement. Every time I saw that guy, we always talk about his army life. With my interest growing, I often asked him, "How long will you study if you take this course? What are the different positions in this profession? And what are the benefits of being an army?" And every time he answered, I could see in his eyes how proud he was of his profession. He even shared some advice on how I could pass the course. Day by day, I intend towards becoming a soldier has continuously grown because of him. And to fulfill what used to be my parents' dreams, but have also become mine, I finally entered Philippine Military Academy. Yes, it was indeed hard. It always drained my physical and mental strength, but I knew I have people who always support me. Now that I am a soldier, I can give back the time, effort, support, and love that they gave me. I am proud that I was able to achieve one of my dreams, the dream that made me feel the strongest and the bravest I could ever be. You know, guys, life can be hard and destiny may fool you. But always remember this, as long as you learn to love and dedicate yourself to your dreams, you can do it. You can achieve it. Never back down easily because hardships are part of life. Struggling makes you stronger and a better person. Even when people doubt you, asking you, can you do this job? Don't back down and say, I'll try. In life, trying is one thing, but you can either simply do it or don't.
And second place goes to Kararayan High School.
Hi, this is Maria Gabriel Coballas, 18 years old. It's my last year in senior high school, and I should be happy that I will be graduating soon. But here I am, being worried and anxious about my future. I mean, can you blame me? Future seems so near, yet so far away, and it scares me. Don't get me wrong, I am very excited too. I am looking forward on what and who will I become, and I'm very excited to attain a lot of experiences and memories. But what if my chosen career path isn't really the one for me? What if my mind changes? What if I messed up? What if I fail? I don't know. My mind is a mess right now and full of nothing but what ifs. Will I succeed? Will I be able to earn tons of money? Enough to provide my and my family's needs and wants? Will my future self be happy? I really don't know. But one thing is for sure. Despite the fear I feel, the what ifs, and the other worries I have, I will make sure that I do my very best today, in my present, to be happy and to have a successful future. So, to the me 10 years from now, prove to me that my doubts about us were wrong, and give me the best future I could and should have.
And first place goes to Naga City School of Arts and Trades. Let's watch again the videos.
Life is a journey. There is no way of knowing how it will end, but you can control the direction by the choices that you make. I don't have any idea of certainty, but I was able to prove how beautiful life is. Our dreams are extremely beautiful like stars. As stars need darkness to establish its value. Our life is not a sprint. It's a long race and you're not in it just to win. At such a young age, I've become a working student. I used to have a lot of free time and I used to spend a lot of more time with my friends and family. Not until the time comes when I need to sacrifice things in order to have a better future. When my father died and my mother left, I became independent in such a way of supporting myself and my younger siblings. My life turned upside down when this moment came. I don't know how to stand on my own. I was having a hard time on how I can overcome this kind of situation by myself. But with the help of people around me, who became my inspiration on this journey, I was able to realize that I have more time than I think. That these are all possible. It is possible for me to overcome every obstacle. Being a working student is complicated. I am mostly sleep deprived. My educational life is completely at risk. Every single day for me is exhausting. I will work full-time for 10 hours and will do my modules as soon as I get home. And I still need to give time for my small business to produce money for my expenses and necessities. I consider every possibility that would lead me to have a better future ahead. Everything that has happened has led me into this moment. Everything worked out exactly as it should be. I work in a fast food chain. I had my small business of cakes and pantries. Working and studying at the same time is not easy. I must sacrifice a lot of other things for the sake of my own development. But with my time management skills, I was able to handle everything pretty well. But knowingly that I already had a stable present by myself is already an achievement for me. All of my hardship has paid off at this very moment. As an inspiration to everyone, have faith and trust the process. It will never be too late. We all have our time to shine for our future.
What a showcase of talents! Our participants really did well in these healthy competitions. Again, congratulations!
Yes, this year's World No Tobacco Day theme is Tobacco, Threat to Our Environment. We thank these participants and winners for helping the Division of Naga raise the awareness among the public about the negative environmental impacts of tobacco.
And for the No Tobacco Day testimony winners, third place goes to Balatas National High School.
Hi, I'm Emmy. This short video is about the danger associated with tobacco manufacturing process. In 1995, researchers estimated the annual global environmental costs of tobacco manufacturing included 2 million metric tons of solid waste, 300,000 metric tons of nicotine-contaminated waste and 200,000 metric tons of chemical waste. Pollution resulting from the manufacture and transporting of tobacco and tobacco products has to date received relatively little attention, despite the fact that it may be one of the greatest sources of tobacco's environmental damage. To avoid the weight of corporate responsibility, transnational tobacco companies' manufacturing activities have often moved away from countries with strong environmental regulations to pollute countries with less stringent environmental standards instead. Thank you for watching. Again, I am Emmy and I am from Balatas National High School.
And the second place goes to Busangsal Elementary School.
Hi everyone, I'm Jan Ian Gamora, a 6th grader. Have you seen this sign? How do you feel looking at this? Isn't it great to be in smoke-free places? Well then, I'm going to tell you that we are lucky that here in Naga City, more and more places are becoming smoke-free. Yes, I am one of those who have seen indoor and outdoor places which have this sign. Certainly, we all know why we need to post this, most especially in places where people gather together for some events. I can see this sign also in the barangay where I live. Look, even in our house we have this. Mama and Papa want to remind our visitors that our house is a smoke-free place. That's why we do not have lighters, ashtrays, even during special occasions, so none dare to smoke. I grew up with parents who give constant reminder that smoking is not only harmful for smokers but also to those who are exposed to smoke or smoking. And the best part of it, I have a papa who is a non-smoker. I never see him smoking. One time I asked him if he tried once. He told me that he did not even try. He makes sure that he goes away whenever he sees smoking. He tells me that smoking can ruin one's health, especially our lungs. Papa is right. Those second-hand smokers can be affected even if they are not really smokers. In science, I have learned the different lung diseases wherein the root cause is the habit of smoking. Sometimes I'm thinking those people who have this habit, I pray that one day they will decide not to smoke. Tobacco can destroy our land. It causes the decrease in the fertility of the soil. It causes the destruction of ecosystem and most of all the human health. Growing tobacco contributes to global warming. This destroys our ecosystem. We, the youth of today, raise our voice, no to production of tobacco. This is for us. We love our earth, we love ourselves, we care for our health. Tobacco is a threat to our environment. Let us protect our environment. No cultivation of this crop. Let us stop men using tobacco. No to harmful health effect. Let's make our place an environmentally friendly by stop smoking, quit using tobacco.
And of course, first place, Naga City School of Arts and Trades. Let's watch again their entries.
So good morning class. So bago yan, we studied about health. Yan. So sa health is meron tayong iba-ibang category. We focus to addiction. Sa addiction is maraming iba-ibang katangian. So especially like ML. Yan. So ano pa yung ibang pang katangian? Ikaw? Yan, drugs. Yan. From drugs is ano pa yung ibang drugs na nangyari? Yan. So gusto na ikaw. Smoking. Yan sa smoking is ano talaga, proven and tested na talaga yan. Sobrang nakaka-addict talaga yung paninigarilyo. Especially yan. So kung nga is, isa rin ako sa mga taong na-addict sa smoking. Yan diba, sa smoking kasi is, diba sa una is sobrang chill lang. Sila na yan diba is, pag nagsisigarilyo is, makusog, strong lang tao. Pero, para sa akin, diba, sa addiction kasi ng paninigarilyo is bad yun. Diba? Dahil unang-una is ikaw ang mismo naglalayo sa pamilya mo, ikaw mismo naglalayo sa mga friends mo, and especially, diba, especially sagad. Diba? Pag sagad kasi is Diba? Once na mali is mismong tayo ang nagdaraya sa God. Bilang isang tao na meron pananampalataya sa Diyos, diba? Mas commonly, bigyan po natin ng sarili natin na kumpiyansa na mas magagawin po natin yung bagay na makakaalis po tayo sa addiction. Especially ang paninigarilyo. Then ako mismo, diba, sabi mo kanina, addict sa paninigarilyo.
Simula ako manigarilyo way back 2012. Ako ay 12 anyos lamang. Ang nag-udyok sa akin, manigarilyo ay ang aking mga kaklase. Pero hindi ko po sila sinisisi sa aking mga desisyon. Dahil una sa lahat, yun ay aking kagustuhan. At dahil sa paninigarilyo, marami akong naging kaibigan. Nang nagtulak sa akin upang manigarilyo ay ang problema sa pamilya at ang pag-aaral. Dahil sa masaya, wala kang iniisip na problema, lalo na pagkasama mo yung mga barkada mo na may problema din sa kanilang mga bahay. Nakapag-usap kayo ng mga saloobin nyo at mga problema sa bahay. Mga barkada at sigarilyo lang ang aking kasama. Noon, hindi ko iniisip ang magiging epekto nito sa akin. Nung mga panahon na yon, dahil sa kasiyahan at hindi na lang paninigarilyo ang aking naging bisyo, dumating na sa punto na umiinom na din ako ng alak kasama ang barkada. Noong nagsisimula pa lang ako manigarilyo ay isang stick lang kada araw at kalaunan ay naging 2 o 3 stick na kada araw. At dumating na sa punto na kalahating kaha na ang aking kayang ubusin sa kada araw. Ang naging epekto ng paninigarilyo sa akin ay ang pagbaba ng aking resistensya at higit pa doon ay nagkaroon ako ng pagkabahagi sa aking magulang at mga kapatid. At ang nagpatigil sa akin ng paninigarilyo at pag-inom ay ang aking sarili lang din. Dahil napag-isipan ko na sinisira ko lamang ang aking katawan sa paninigarilyo at marami na akong hindi magagawa ng dahil sa paninigarilyo.
Ako sa mga naging addict sa paninigarilyo. Pero by the grace of God, diba, mas nais ko yun. Dahil hindi lang sa aking sarili, kundi sa tulong ng Diyos. Diba, sabi natin sa kanina, wag po tayo makialis sa mundo. Diba, patuloy na makiba tayo na tungo sa mabuting gawa ng Diyos. Kaya, yan na, saro na ako sa against sa paninigarilyo.
You know, those entries are really an eye-opener, aren't they, Sir Glenn?
That's right, Ma'am Tess, especially to our youth and the general public.
The information campaign of Naga City Division through e-TSN themes will also serve as a call to action engaging relevant stakeholders, particularly our youth, our students. Here is our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Cecil Ferro, CESO 6, to inspire us more.
Good day, everyone. My respects to our Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Manny D. Guzman, and my special greetings to the Chief Education Program Supervisors, the EPSS, PSDSS, school heads, teachers, and learners, and other members of the DepEd family and our stakeholders who are with us today. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the Curriculum and Instruction Division, headed by the OIC Chief, Dr. Lisa Abulok, and to the proponent of this project, e-Talent Search for Nagüeños, the Education Program Supervisor in English, Sir Rudyard Balacano. I am happy about this activity because of some reasons. Number 1, it obviously encourages creativity. When we say creativity, the ability to create, to imagine, to innovate, or to make something new about the things we think about. It is good that a person thinks. Second, It allows participants to apply knowledge and skills across disciplines or subject areas. It is something that we want as teachers, allowing our students to find more meaning into what they learn by relating it in the other subject where they also learn similar things. Third, it allows excitement, fun, and happiness. And when that happens, lessons are learned better. So I hope many will be able to participate in this virtual contest so that many also will be able to achieve the objectives that it has been designed for. Let not winning be the only goal that you have in mind when you decide to participate, because when learning is your goal, you will never lose. So have a good time, everyone. Enjoy the contest.
Thank you so much, Mom Cecil, for those words of encouragement. Thank you so much.
Ma'am Tess, what was our trivia for our next category? When do we commemorate Independence Day?
Independence Day! In Filipino, araw ng kasarinlan, also araw ng kalayaan. Sir Glenn, it is our annual national holiday in the Philippines. Observed every 12th of June. Am I right?
Yes. Commemorating the Philippine Declaration of Independence from Spain on June 12, 1898. Let us all know the winners for Independence Day celebration last June.
And for our third place,
we have the Cararaya National High School.
Today is National Freedom Day. It's time to set yourself free, liberated from the shackles that bound you. Let go of the ties that bind your heart. Filipinos are continually pleading for independence. During the conflict, we are fearful at this moment. We are battling at this time. Countless appreciable lives. However, we do not surrender. We fight truly, even more resilient, surviving many deaths, fiercely resistant, blood resistant. However, we have attained freedom. It's about time for us to be set free.
second place, Carolina National High School.
Independence. What does it mean to be independent? Our nation celebrates this independence. It is not just raising the Philippine flag, but being a responsible individual. Our ancestors and heroes fought for our country. Without hesitation, they showed that they are mighty. Through their strength and eagerness for our freedom, we should always gain great wisdom. But have you ever think of our country nowadays? Do we really have that courage to raise our country with pride and follow the rules and abide? We experience lot of struggles, fright, and worries because of the oppression of other countries. Lives were sacrificed by our heroes to end oppression and chaos. Our brave heroes gave us the strength. Oppressors were driven away and buried in their defeat. We are responsible to maintain peace. We must unite and help one another. Show love and care for other people. Never let others destroy our freedom. We Filipinos should respect each other for a better nation. Through those sufferings, we become stronger in overcoming each problem that we encounter. We were oppressed before, but we continue to strive for our country to survive. Let us not waste their sacrifices and use all the chances for us to have a better nation for the next generation. We haven't experienced the sufferings of our ancestors. They have carried the burden, discrimination, pain. Their cries, sweat, and tears that kissed our land, they mourned and endured the sufferings of our fellow men. We must be grateful to our heroes who fought. It is the greatest gift that cannot be bought by money or fame. It is something that we should treasure. As a Filipino citizen, we must be proud to our identity because Philippines is such a wonderful country. Our amazing culture gives life to our uniqueness, in which we can see our richness. Let us make ourselves productive, be proud of what our country had achieved. Just to have a freedom we are experiencing, freedom that is worth fighting for. We should enlighten our minds and hearts to fulfill our promises that we will protect our country from the oppressors and enemies. To all Filipinos, do not allow the oppressors to bring chaos to our land. To our great heroes, thank you. We are truly grateful. Salute to all of you.
And the first place, wow, it's here, Naga City School of Arts and Trades.
Wow,
Congratulations,
NC
NC.
Okay, thank you.
Independence! This generation's fervent shout out! Independence! Have we fought for it? Or do we still have to fight for it? You know, independence is a great word. Such a big thing to say, even more to achieve. In a world where abuses, threats, and lies were once tolerated, the hearts of people that were once filled with fear and hatred. Lies that everyone wants to believe. Now, look around you and proudly say, independence! Never forget how our heroes served as beacons of hope, the epitome of bravery and love for the country. Without the heroes of our nation, independence could hardly be an option. Despite the dark paths, the difficult battles, they fought for what is right and what is just, to free us from abuses, threats, and lies. Even if it means risking their lives. Looking back to our forefathers' heroic struggles, and stories are all that remain. Will they be more than voices in our hearts? Is it enough to accept as true? Is it enough to surrender to? Just how much independence mean to you? When we gaze at life, and the chirping birds are out again, we can feel the change upon the wind. How the color of the skies lights up with sunrises and sunsets. With the laughter and cheers, fill the hearts of men, women, and children. Well, we can tell. We all have the same feelings of searching and free. And just how much independence mean much to this certain degree. When we look up and see just how wonderful it is when our flag is being raised, that priceless feeling of patriotism shows that we Filipinos of this generation should nurture the reward of this so-called big word, independence phrase. And in our minds and needs, keep this thought. Yes, we have fought for it, and truly, it's worth fighting for beyond. Independence!
The next category, Sir Glenn, was about National Dengue Awareness, and it is observed every June, remember, every June, by virtue of Presidential Proclamation number 1204, series of 1998. Let's watch again infomercial winners of Naga City Division's Dengue Awareness Campaign.
And here are the winners for National Dengue Awareness Month infomercial. We have the third place, the Tabuco Central School.
Good morning, Mrs. Reyes. Is there any dengue case in Barangay Tabuco, Naga City? Oh, may I ask the number of infected persons? Alright, thank you very much. Keep safe.
I think I need to transform!
What is dengue? Dengue fever is a flu-like illness caused or spread by a bite of a mosquito in species of Aedes aegypti. Common symptoms appear 3 to 14 days after being bitten. What are the common symptoms? Headache, fever, pain behind the eyes, fatigue, nausea and vomiting, skin rashes, muscle and joint pain, nosebleed and bloody stools. Got infected? Consult a doctor. Drink plenty of fluids. Eat healthy and nutritious foods. Take prescribed medicines. Protecting oneself. Use of mosquito repellent. Wearing of long sleeves and pants and use of mosquito net when sleeping. Clean surroundings to control mosquitoes inside and outside the house. Avoid using containers where water is stuck like tires, flower pots, bamboos, and household waters. Boost immune system by taking vitamins. As a school clinic nurse and health advocate, I ensure that I conduct health education to Tabuco Central School learners and spread awareness on dengue. Cooperation of other stakeholders like parents is vital in promoting dengue-free environment. Coordination with the barangay health workers for a well-informed community and to strengthen advocacies against dengue. Active participation of teachers in the whole school community strengthen the implementation and promotion of different programs like dengue awareness.
Be informed and observe safety measures.
Prevention is better than cure.
Protect yourselves to achieve a dengue-free community.
Second place, Naga City School of Arts and Trades.
Dengue is a common disease that Philippines has been experiencing for a long time. The Philippines is known as one of the countries with the highest population, resulting in lack of housing. Many people build houses close to riverbanks or canals. These locations are very prone to contamination, making this a good place for a dirty insects to manifest, which includes mosquitoes that causes the dengue virus. Based on the ASEAN Post, the Philippines has recorded the greatest number of cases and the most at risk of dengue in Southeast Asia. In 2019, the Philippines Department of Health declared a national dengue epidemic after 271,480 dengue cases were reported between January and August 2019.
What is dengue? Dengue, a viral infection transmitted to humans through the bite of infected mosquitoes. A mosquito becomes infected when it bites a person who has dengue in his or her blood. What are the symptoms of dengue?
Mild symptoms of dengue can be confused with other illness that cause headache, high fever, muscle, bone and joint pain, pain behind the eyes, rash, fatigue, bleeding from nose and nausea and vomiting.
What is the best treatment for dengue?
There is no specific medicine to treat dengue infection. If you think you may have dengue fever, you should use pain relievers with acetaminophen and avoid medicine with aspirin, which could worsen bleeding. You should also rest, drink plenty of fluids, and see your doctor.
The DOH has provided 4 ways to control and prevent dengue, and these are the 4S contra dengue.
The first one is search and destroy mosquito breeding sites. Look for mosquito infestation and cover or remove them if possible. These mosquitoes tend to lay their eggs in permanent to semi-permanent bodies of water. The second one is the self-protection measures. Avoid wearing shorts to prevent mosquito bites. You can also use mosquito repellent during the day and also night. You can also use mosquito net or kulambo while sleeping to keep out and avoid mosquito bites.
The third one is say no to indiscriminate fogging. Dr. Lyndon Lee Soy, DOH Dengue Control and Prevention Program Manager said, "We are not saying that fogging is prohibited. What we are saying is that it should be done only when there is an outbreak or if an area is a hotspot for dengue." He also said that indiscriminate fogging might cause mosquitoes to develop resistance to insecticides.
Last but most important is seek early consultation. It's important to seek early consultation between 1 to 3 days of fever to immediately recognize the disease, which may require the patient to increase fluid intake, especially oral rehydration solution that is proven to be life-saving for dengue patients.
By maintaining cleanliness in our environment and practicing self-protection, we can protect ourselves and the people around us from getting infected by mosquitoes.
And the first place goes to the Grandview Elementary School.
Hello, Miss Leah. What are you doing?
I'm posting an infographic about dengue because June is the National Dengue Awareness Month.
Dengue? I haven't heard that for a while. Miss Leah, could you please give us information about that disease?
Of course, Ken. Listen attentively and make sure that you will share it to your family and friends. Remember, prevention is better than cure.
Okay, Miss Leah.
According to World Health Organization, dengue is a viral infection transmitted to humans through the bite of infected mosquitoes. The primary vectors that transmit the disease are Aedes aegypti, and Aedes albopictus. Aedes mosquito need a small amount of water accumulated in a container like object. Some mosquitoes like living near people, while others prefer forests, marshes, or tall grasses. All mosquitoes like water because mosquito larvae and pupa live in the water with little or no flow. Different types of water attract different types of mosquitoes. Common symptoms of dengue include fever, headache, pain behind the eyes, rashes, nausea, vomiting, muscle and joint pains, lasting up to a week. There is no specific treatment for dengue, yet you can still consult a doctor and do what is advised. If advised hospital admission, do so immediately. If advised home-based care, take plenty of fluids, nutritious food, and paracetamol for fever and pain. The Department of Health reminded the people to follow the 4S campaign against dengue. Search and destroy. Always look for a mosquito breeding places. Cover with water containers, pails, and other potential breeding places of mosquitoes. Securing self-protection. Install screen on windows and doors in homes. Use mosquito repellents. Seek early consultation. When you experience symptoms, consult the nearest doctor immediately. Support fogging and spraying. If there have been several dengue cases in your barangay, request local officials to conduct anti-mosquito spray to hotspot areas. You may also spray your homes with anti-mosquito sprays. Here in Grandview Elementary School, we strengthen the awareness campaign against dengue.
Congratulations to the winners! The Department of Education remains true to its mission despite pandemic, and the anniversary has been more meaningful. According to Secretary Priones, it's because of the unifying spirit of bayanihan among officials, partner agencies, hard-working teachers and non-teaching, and most especially, the learners and the parents. Watch as the school heads and teachers prove that the pandemic was not bad at all. They have discovered their untapped talents in TV broadcasting. Here are the winners.
For DepEd Founding Anniversary TV Broadcasting, 3rd place, Grandview Elementary School.
Good day! I am Teacher Cecil, your host for today. Welcome to Grandview Elementary School. It says here, I love Grandview Elementary School, an expression of love to one's alma mater, to whom one owe the training, the experience, and the knowledge to be a total person. Another highlight of the Grandview Elementary School is the Grotto of the Blessed Mother, Mary Help of Christians, which stands to protect and guide, especially the children of Mary Apostolate within the school. For today, our sincerest goal is to unveil the 123rd founding anniversary of the Department of Education. We will dig deeper through our resource person, the information we need to know about the Department of Education. Let's go! Let's find someone knowledgeable of the topic.
Good morning, Ma'am.
Good
We are
morning.
honored to have you today.
Thank you.
First of all, how would you like to be addressed?
Ma'am Juliet is fine with me.
Okay, Ma'am Juliet. So, what is your official designation?
I am an elementary school principal.
How long have you been connected with the DepEd?
I think about 28 years now.
Wow, that's quite long.
Yeah.
Now, Ma'am Juliet, do you have any experience which would you like to share?
As a teacher, because
Yeah.
I started as a teacher. It was way back in 1994 when I was fresh from teaching in a private school. And then I applied in the Department of Education. Then I was assigned in a far-flung barangay. Oh, it was very, shall we say, an eye-opener, my experience there. It was very different from my experience in teaching private school. The people there, they don't know Sharon Cuneta, Robin Padilla. They don't have TV. They only have radio. And the way of life there was very simple. I handled grade 1 and grade 2. I handled grade 1 and grade 2 there. And the pupils would walk about an hour. Yeah, before they can reach our school. And then, if it's raining, I would expect the attendance to be at least 50% due to the distance. And I think it was a very memorable experience for me because I have to walk 24 kilometers
24 kilometers.
weekly to reach that place, our school, where I was assigned. And then, if I want to ride the 6x truck, I have to be there at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock in the morning.
In the terminal. And then, expect that I would be on top of the sack of rice.
Oh.
That's how difficult the transportation there. Usually, I was late, so I have to walk. I have no choice but to walk the 24 kilometers.
For how many hours?
I will start at about 8 o'clock, and the three of us, and then we would arrive at our destination 1 o'clock.
You're hungry already.
Yeah, I know. We have our lunch. Yeah, and then we sometimes stop along the way. We would choose a very good location wherein we can eat our lunch, and then after that, continue walking. And sometimes I would be the one left behind because I have no experience walking that long. So they would shout, "Juliet, where are you? Where are you?" And then I would say, I'm here, just resting. You wait for me, please. I can't go on because it's a long way. And then you have to hike. And then you have to cross a rice field. And then cane plantation, sugar cane plantation. That's how long.
Well, despite of those difficulties, did you enjoy teaching?
Yeah. Surprisingly, I enjoyed my stay there because when the pupils that I taught there, they really want to learn. So they really want to go to school. They were very excited to attend my class and to learn, because they don't know how to read, they don't know how to write, and then they were very excited to go to school. And that is one what do you call this? One experience or one reason why I was very excited to teach.
Perhaps the pupils were inspired by you.
You could say that, because teachers, they inspire pupils. You have to be an inspiration so that you can invite them, you can encourage them to learn. You have to be an inspiration. And the pupils there, since they live in a far-flung area, they were very simple. They were very kind. They were very, shall we say, they look up to the teacher there. They think that the teachers are somebody to idolize, to look up to.
Like their role model.
Yeah.
That's where your experiences, Mom, are so amazing. Now, let us come to our main topic. The Department of Education celebrated its 123rd founding anniversary last year, 2021, in June 2022, 2022. Now, what do you think is the impact of this to our present educational system?
You would think that the Department of Education is already existed 124 years today. So, there was already a system of education pre-Spanish time.
To wrap up our interview, what is the advantage of the K-12 to the Department of Education?
I would say that the K-12 has a great impact to the Department of Education in a way that graduates of K-12 can now work after finishing grade 12. They already acquired the skills needed for work. So if they can choose to study further, or they can choose to find work. So I think this K-12 education has impacted very much, has great impact on the Department of Education.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam.
You're
Ma'am
welcome.
Juliet.
Thank you also.
That ends our interview.
And the second place goes to Tinago National High School.
Good morning, Philippines. I am Dustin Ivo Bichara, your news anchor for TNHS News. The pandemic has brought a lot of challenges to the education sector. This is the time to showcase how the teachers are doing and how they are responding to the pandemic. Here's James Medina for his report.
Tinago National High School spearheaded the Community Learning Hub initiated by Jennifer Natshor and Dr. Delia Villanueva. Together with some teachers of TNHS and other teachers from different schools, they supported the program through their act of volunteerism. The CLH is a project of Office of the Vice President. Its goal is to guide the students who are experiencing difficulties in their learning process. James Medina, TNHS News. Para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Thank you, James. Now, another online innovative program explored by Tinago National High School English Department in response to the need of the times. Ma'am Tess, on to you.
In January of this year, online international cultural exchange program was launched. This is a tripartite program of Tinago National High School, Naga Parochial, and Sagok High School in South Korea. This is also in partnership with one of the stakeholders, Sonta Club of Naga and Kamsur. TNHS in particular intends to integrate contextualization in promoting Bicol language and culture in local and international level. Teslin Soko, TNHS News, para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Now, let's move to face as an answer to the crisis of the situation. Details from Gerald Tarbago. Go ahead.
COVID-19 pandemic hit the world and all private and public schools were forced to shift from face-to-face classes to distance learning. After 2 years in the midst of the pandemic, Tinago National High School embraces new normal as it opens last March 1, 2022. Health and safety protocols were observed like checking of temperature, hand washing, physical distancing, and guided by arrow mark to ensure the safety of the teachers and students. Gerald Tarubago, TNHS News, para sa bata, para sa bayan. Back to you, Ivo.
That's awesome, Gerald. Now, on to preparing future teachers for the new normal. We have Jessica Rivera.
24 teacher candidates from Naga College Foundation deployed at Tinago National High School participated in a series of intensive seminar workshop conducted by the latter, which aims to equip them with skills essential in the academy. Here with me is one of the pre-service teachers, Sir Jerome Calderon. So sir, how was your experience?
As a student teacher here at Tinago National High School, these seminars and workshop provided to us helped me to get the bird's eye view of what and how us teachers should perform in real world scenario. These seminars I have attended are fundamentals of a teacher in a reality of teaching. Thank you so much, TNHS.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerome. Jessica Rivera, TNHS News, para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Excellent. Now, let's move on to the last headline, which is recognizing teachers' efforts put forth in the most trying of times. Go for it, Kenneth Leona.
3 teachers from Tinago National High School here in Naga City bagged the awards during the search for District 3 exemplary teachers held at Avenue Plaza Hotel. Now, we are going to interview one of the awardee, Ma'am Julianne G. Shantes. Ma'am, how did you feel about the award given to you?
At first, I feel elated and of course happy. I'm just a normal teacher, but my work is being recognized without knowing it.
Thank you so much, Ma'am. TNHS News, Kenneth Ray Silviona, para sa bata, para sa bayan. Back to you, Ivo.
TNHS is committed to share the division plan, Naga Thrives, and Project Care. This has been Dustin Ivo Bichara, para sa bata, para sa bayan, TNHS News.
First place, Tabuco Central School.
Continuing its efforts and full commitment, the Department of Education embraces the principle in doing what is best for the children and for the country. Truly, that theirs. Coming to you live at TCS Broadcasting Station, this is Naga Newsline. We educate and we bring the truth for you. Naga Newsline, an informative day for everyone. This is your anchor, Luis P. Marasigan, ready to bring the latest news for today. And for the headlines, Naga celebrates founding anniversary. Naga City Division spearheads competition for DepEd. We will be back after the break.
is a teacher for you?
A secretary.
The person who understands differences in developing learners. Someone who brings learning to pupils.
Affects us learners for life.
Whatever our concept might be, the teacher will always remain as a pillar for learning. A friendly reminder from TCS Newsline. We are back on DepEd Naga Newsline. DepEd Naga celebrates its founding anniversary. For the details, we have Stephanie Silos.
Thank you, Sir Luis. As part of the 124th Foundation Anniversary of the Department of Education, DepEd Naga City Division showed support to the advocacies the department is pushing. This is through friendly competitions, not only for learners, but also to teachers and other advocates of learning. The event dubbed as e-Talent Search for Nagueños started April and is expected to end this June, featuring a number of contests shaping various inclinations of talented individuals. For DepEd Naga Newsline, this is Stephanie Silos. Back to you, Sir Luis.
Thank you, Steph. We will be back after the break.
Virus!
COVID virus! What will happen to my studies in this very limited world?
Don't worry, we will find means to let you learn continuously. We have modular, online, and other approaches available.
Glad to know that. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
The Department of Education will always try its best to provide learning for you. A message of concern from DepEd and this station. Back here on DepEd Naga Newsline, we have Steph once again as she holds an interview with a person behind this broadcasting and field reporting event. You are now online.
Sir Luis, we are here live at DepEd Naga City Division Office to ask relevant questions to the man of the hour, the father of English learning area in the division, Dr. Rudyard C. Balacano. What motivated you to come up with this brilliant and one-of-a-kind event?
We conceptualized the e-Talent Search for Nagueños. This project aims to recognize and showcase the talents. In celebration of DepEd's founding anniversary this June, we choose school heads and teachers as participants in TV broadcasting and field reporting. 6 observances worth celebrating, coupled with 6 events worth joining. So what are you waiting for? Join e-Talent Search for Nagueños and show the world what you've got.
For DepEd Naga Newsline, this has been your correspondent, Stephanie Silos, saying, DepEd Naga truly cares. Back to you, Sir Luis.
Thank you, Steph. And that ends our broadcast for today, May 29, 2022. On behalf of our field reporter, Stephanie Silos, and our television and overall presentation technical head, Tracy Perez. This has been your television anchor, Luis P. Marasigan, saying at DepEd Naga Newsline, we sacrifice for truth with an open mind.
Congratulations to all the winners. And at this juncture, let us pause for a while and hear an inspiring message from our Curriculum Implementation Division Chief herself, Ma'am Annalisa Abulo.
Good day, everyone. My warmest congratulations to the teachers, learners, and community stakeholders who participated in the e-Talent Search for Nagueños, spearheaded by the Education Program Supervisor for English, Dr. Rudyard Balacano.
Thank you, Ma'am Diesel, for your message of support and encouragement. You know, Sir Glenn, e-TSN doesn't just focus on the talents of high school or junior high school and senior high school students. We also have entries from elementary department. Do you have a trivia for our next entry, Sir Glenn?
Yes, ma'am. Presidential Proclamation number 1307 series of 2007 declaring the 3rd week of June as the National Safe Kids Week. It focuses on preventing unintentional injury among children. It was created to empower parents to take simple action that can make a big difference in the safety of their children. Are you excited to know the storytelling winners?
Yes!
And these are the winners for the National Safe Kids Week. Storytelling.